Chang's behind, he's a break behind, but he's the more assertive, aggressive player in this set. Becker still looks, in comparison with what we've seen, just a little doubting.
Thank you.
But his serve is all he needs to carry him through. If that holds, he'll be the champion again.
Yes, the beauty of those rallies for Becker is that he can afford to bide his time, because Chang's not attempting to hurt him unless he's trying to wear him down just by consistency. Because Chang's lifting the ball way over the net, giving Becker plenty of time. Becker's hitting it a lot flatter. He's got the pace, and providing he's got the patience, he'll generally win those rallies.
But he's hardly missed one of those red, raw, instinctive volleys. No wonder Chang stares at him.
Yes, wonderful hand-eye coordination on the forehand volley, but I think again he got into the point because of the wander to the left. The sinister side of Becker has just been outstanding.
That was a service game of real authority from Boris. 2 games away now from his 6th Grand Slam title. Don't count him out, though.
Enormous pressure on him.
Same as in his last service game. Look at well, it's that kind of fanaticism that's carried Chang so far, not just in his career, but in this tournament specifically.
Tremendous control here by Becker. Again, playing the short one. He used that a lot early on. Chang, I think, initially thought he would use his 2 hands on the racket. Decided on the one-hander just a little too late. But if you're that fanatical, surely the rewards come. He's so often asked about the Grand Slam title that hasn't come his way since the French. And he says, yes, he sees others getting theirs. And he really would like a bit of their action. But it'll come, he says, in God's time.
13-15.
Too often he's been more intent on the tactic than the execution. Getting to the net wide on that forehand.
Myself.
Oh!
14-13.
Oh, he could be the Lord Chancellor. His judgment is phenomenal, isn't it?
Sure is. Chang, at the moment, playing like a man possessed. Again, he's missed it. In the end, he moved so quick, it wasn't the most difficult shot.
Yes, of course, we have the advantage of watching both players move at the same time. When Chang ran to this ball, he was so intent on the ball, he didn't see that Becker had made his move. And he was thinking that Becker was right opposite him, and if he had to hit it, he had to hit it hard and right through him. What Chang also has been doing on his serve is just trying to get too much power on the first serve and out of sync a bit.
Yes, I get the impression that Chang's forcing so much, that's what's bringing the mistakes around. He wants it so badly.
Exactly, and you just can't afford to do that, particularly on the serve. You play a big man, you want to serve like him, but it's virtually impossible. But frustrating when you slow it down and miss it still.
Deuce.
6-double. Even the mighty Chang couldn't reach that. The backhand volley really set Becker up. And here he is once more with a break point for a double break lead.
Yes, I think the slowing down of the point actually benefits Becker.
over the reach of a Becker. That surely is it. Even against a phenomenon, a Houdini like Chang, Becker is virtually there.
5-2.
It's been a long, long wait since his last Grand Slam title, but it very soon should be over.
The quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations on Eurosport. The top 8 teams of the continent fight it out in South Africa.
This program is brought to you on Eurosport by Amstel Beer, official sponsor of the African Cup of Nations.
The quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations, tonight at 7 p.m. and midnight, live on Eurosport.
So this is it. The renaissance of Boris Becker will be complete if he can hold this service game now. But buoyed up by that last break, it's a double break cushion. And even at such a momentous time as this, you fear that it's over for Chang. Yes, one thing's for sure, Fru, Chang doesn't believe it's over.
No, and nor should he. It's happened before. But Becker's backhand volley has been the shot of the day for me.
Margin's just working against him. Another scything volley from Becker. Tremendous call from Becker. I thought the first serve might have been okay. Didn't worry him one iota. Another terrific volley. And it's on the line now. Three championship points for his 6th Grand Slam.
Will he run out of the stadium this time?
Thank you.
Will Becker run out of the stadium this year? What a stupid question. He wasn't married the last time he won here.
I sense that this victory would mean, though, very nearly as much as the last, which made him #1 in the world.
Set match, Becker
Becker
3 sets
is
to
the
1.
king once more.
6-2, 6-4, 2-6, 6-2.
It's been 4 long years in which so much happened. He got married, Barbara had a baby, and he said he was just getting his life in perspective, and it took him time, but now he's back. Terrific win.
Phenomenal win. He's a man with so much pride, and yet I sensed an immediate measure of humiliation there in his acceptance of the crowd's applause.
I've always been a fan. Even in the dark moments, there's a dignity about him, although he used to get so frustrated on court. A man who really has life in perspective. Talks so much sense. Right from the early days when he had his early defeat, said, "I've just lost a tennis match. It's not a war."
For a long time he has been the tennis professional's role model, and I think for too long he was wrapped up perhaps too much in his wife and family, if one can ever say that, but just purely from a tennis player's point of view. And so I think he'll be welcomed back by his fellow players with open arms, really. The spotlight once more on him.
And for Michael Chang, once more so close as at Roland Garros last year. But he came back from what looked like a humiliation from him to make it a pretty good match. It wasn't a great match, but it was a good one.
Well, without his fighting spirit, it wouldn't have been 4 sets. I mean, Becker, against most other people, would have won in 3 sets. People who play like Chang, that is.
And only Becker knows how close Chang was to maybe turning it all around early on in the 4th set. It wasn't to be. But Chang, you can be sure, will keep on trying to win one more elusive Grand Slam. But it's Becker's title, his 2nd Australian Open, and his 6th Grand Slam victory.